Broadcast will start momentarily. Broadcast will start momentarily. Just to Alan Carberry, who's after messaging me there, and yeah, this is a league race, man. This is round 8 or 9, I'm not quite sure which one of the ETMS BMW E30 league, so I'll start broadcasting or I'll start commentating when they go on the track and all that, so just posting a link around. Hello and welcome to round 8/9 of the ETMS BMW E30 Championship. Just one sec. Yeah, so today we're coming to you from Mount Panorama, aka Bathurst. So I'll run through the championship standings at the moment. So Tibbs_11 is currently leading the championship with 49 points. Followed by Mitch Finest Lee with 89 points and Omega Double Dunt in third with 83 points. So the cars are just on their warm-up lap now, so we're following Danzo_D7 at the moment. So just watch the cars as they warm the tyres up around this almost street course like track. Actually, I believe this isn't actually like a full racetrack. It kind of is like a street course. It's because for the rest of the year, it's like some of it is used as roads, so that's interesting. Like, you wouldn't think it, like, I think the pit straight is one of the bits that's used anyway. So we've seen some good racing from this league over the past couple of rounds. I didn't cover last round because my internet was being shit, so I just couldn't cover it. And then the time before, I think the Nürburgring 24 hours was on, so that's why I didn't cover it the time before. But I'm back covering it this week, and hopefully my internet stays grand and I can actually broadcast it properly. So yeah, they're coming to the end of their warm-up laps now. They're going down the Conrad Straight into the chase as we follow Danzo_D. So we're going to follow him. We're going to follow him around his first lap, and we're going to put the telemetry up as well. So yeah, in the GT3 cars, you can get a 2 minute 5 lap around here. So I'm not quite sure what lap times these lads would be getting in the touring cars. I was driving around here earlier on practicing for a 2.5 hour endurance race we're doing in the group Next Gen Leagues in July, and yeah, it's a very fast track, a lot of room for errors, you know. So it's them walls, man, they're just so close. So here we are coming up to turn 3. Oh wait, no, turn 2. In third gear, 80 miles an hour coming out of the corner. Then coming up to turn 3, known as the cutting. Like, I haven't really driven this track in these cars, but in the GT3s, that corner, you're approaching it in 4th gear, stick it down into 3rd gear, and then when you're going up, the sharp left-hander, you have to be down in 1st gear. You have to kind of hug the wall nearly. So we're going to follow someone else now. Our RSGM is right behind Danzo. Okay. Don't think RSGM has been here for some of the rounds I've been covering. He's been here for one of them definitely, but I think he might have missed Hockenheim. Well, I could be wrong by that, so don't take my word for it. So now they're going down the mountain. This is a really fast section of track, and it's so easy to make mistakes, especially in a car with not a lot of grip and downforce like these cars. These cars especially, like they just like slide into the wall. Like, they have a fair amount of power in them and everything. Like, and their handling, I don't know, in my opinion, won't be the greatest. That's why I don't like racing them. But we can see RSGN is getting a nice tow from Danzo here, so that's is he gonna try and get him through the cut? And oh, he's actually on the brakes because he was catching up on them, but obviously he couldn't get past because Danzo was there and he wasn't gonna let him by, and Danzo's actually gone off. So. But yeah, so RSGM got past him, and we're gonna follow him all the way up to the line now. Gonna see what lap times he's been setting. So his first sector's been faster than Danzo's anyway, and it's been faster than Mitsubishi Lee. But his second sector, it's been slower than Mitsubishi Lee. That's probably because he got held up by Danzo. What lap time did he set? He set a 2 minutes 21 second 21 second .6. So that's pretty decent. We know Danzo went off, so that's why he's 9 seconds off the pace. But actually, Mitsubishi, he's just after jumping RSGM there, and then Omega Double Dunk is after jumping him by a solid 10th as well. So we'll follow. I think we'll follow Omega Double Dunk around the track for a while, just after coming out of Hell Corner there. I'm gonna stick up the track map. So I think we have all the drivers on track at the moment. The only lad that's in the pits is me. So yeah, the thing I like about these cars is, like, they're so close, like they're so evenly matched, and it produces great racing. So this is a 20 lap race around Mount Panorama. Personally, I would have made it a bit shorter for these cars, maybe a 15 lap race, because that'll take about half an hour, you know. But anyway, that's just my opinion. So we can see Omega Double Dunk, he's 1/10 up in this lap. Now he's gone around the top of the mountain through the section they call the S's, for obvious reasons, really. But yeah, he's getting as close to the wall as he can, so we're going to ride on board with him. We're going to get rid of the track map down through the S section, and you can actually see up ahead that could be Mitsubishi Lee. He's in a bit of trouble. He's going to have to try and get out of the way of Mega Double Dunk. He's going to destroy his lap. We're going to get this. Oh shit! I want the telemetry, not cameras. Yeah. So first gear now, down the Conrad straight we go. Second gear, third gear. He might be just too far away to get a good tow, but he's still 3/10 up on his previous lap. So I'd say we're looking about getting low 220s, high 219s around this track for these cars. So that's pretty decent pace when you think about it. Like, you know, now on the brakes, down to second gear. Yeah, it's second gear and the GT3s as well. So I think he had a bit of a moment there. I think the rear end just kind of got away from there. That could have pushed him out wider than he thought he'd be. So this honestly, he's gone into the pits there, and that pit lane entry, oh, that's so tight. Like it's basically like a little chicane. It's just so tight. I hate it so much. So yeah, so Omega double nunt, he's after setting a 2 minute 19.7. So I think we could be seeing the low 2:19s when these lads get their heads around the track, you know. So currently on provisional pole position with 21 minutes left in this session is Omega double nunt. In second place, Mitch Finestly. RS Jim is in third, Danzo fourth, line of Grisby fifth, Jack TM Synopsis, he is sixth. Then there's me, and then there's Mikey, and he hasn't set a lap time yet. But just going back to RS Jim there, we seen him there. He was going up the. Okay, he's in the pits now. But wait, we'll follow Mitch Finestly and see if he does the same thing. Going up the tight left-hander, sliding the car. Love to see that. Nice car control by Mitch Finestly. But anyway, just up here through the cutting, going up the tight left-hander. Yeah, they're kind of getting the car on. Like, there's a bit of camber on that corner, and if you get the car too wide, it's going to kind of pull you towards the wall. Like, you kind of want to get as close to the wall on that corner as humanly possible, so you can get the best traction around the corner, and to make sure you don't actually end up on the wall. And that's another corner you have to kind of get inch perfect, and Mitch Finestly is after kind of sticking it in the wall there. Yeah, no, in the GT3 cars, it's so tight. Like, you have to kind of, personally, what I do, I hook the wheel over the curb just like Mitch Finestly did there, so it kind of pulls you towards it, and you're just inches from the wall. It's amazing. Like, this track, it's like half street, it's like half Monaco, and then half Monza. That's just, it's crazy. I love it. But anyway, RS Jim currently in the pits, so Danzo's out setting another lap time. And it's actually just occurred to me, we don't have kids here this weekend, this weekend, so that's going to blow the championship battle right open. Omega double nunt could get the lead this time around tonight, so it'll be interesting to see. And another absentee we have is Jake Dennis. I think he's currently over at Le Mans working with Joe Sport / G Drive for the Le Mans 24 hours. So we want to wish him the best of luck, and you know, it's nice to have a bit of a next gen representative over there. So yeah, Danzo's after having a bit of a moment there in the wall. So Lionel Grisby, I think he's coming out of the pits now. Yeah, so he'll be warming his tyres up for a lap or so, going on his out lap. So I think Jack's starting a new lap here now. So we'll watch him slide the car around Hell Corner there. Oh, and he got on the gravel. That's gonna ruin his momentum going down first straight. So we're gonna stick telemetry up anyway. See, I don't want to jump to conclusions or anything, but like, oh, Jack's gonna get blocked by the two cars here. Oh, he has to go onto the grass to get past him. There's no other way. There was basically like a moving wall up ahead of him. But yeah, no. Jack seems to be struggling here a bit tonight in the early parts of qualifying, in my opinion anyway. So he's one of the faster drivers. I think he was winning races at the start of the season, but his form's kind of dipped a bit. So hopefully he can get that form back tonight, maybe get a race win or stick it on pole position. See, I think the winner of this race it's going to be coming from the person who makes the least mistakes and doesn't stick it in the wall, to be honest. Like, it's really hard to overtake over the top of the mountain, but going down the straights, it's fairly doable if you get that nice slipstream. But like, just going over the top, there's not a hope in hell you're going to be doing any overtaking. And yeah, Jack spins it going down the mountain. Oh. So he's back in the pits. There's me and Mikey. I don't know what he's doing. So we're going to follow Omega double nunt. He's after improving his lap time again. Actually, he's on a 2:18.7, so we improved his lap time by a second. He's definitely getting the grips with the track, and he's actually after going faster again by a tenth of a second. So that's the rate of improvement from this man. It's impressive. Like, he's he's actually 2 seconds faster than Mitsubishi Lee, his closest rival. And then Lee, he's 7/10 ahead of RS Jim, and then RS Jim is about, I don't know, I don't want to do that counting. About 9 seconds ahead of Lionel Grisby, yeah. So I think we might have a race of 2 groups tonight, or it could be spaced out either, you know, because just the difference in pace between these guys. It's going to be interesting, we'll see, because someone could get damage sticking in the wall, you know, like one of the front runners. You could see an underdog, as per se, come and take the win, you know. So we're just going to have to wait and see. So there's 16 minutes left in this qualifying position, this qualifying session, and here's your standing so far. I do hope Mikey sets a lap time, because if I'm starting 7th, that's going to be a bit difficult, because I'm going to have to get out, like I'm going to have to quit, and I'm going to get double done from the wall. So that just proves here and now, like, even the top lads are making mistakes. So anyone can make a disastrous mistake and just be out of this race, like, it's going to so anyway, we'll follow Mitch nicely over the top of the mountain, right on board with him, yeah. Yeah, what am I doing? Right on board with him, stick the telemetry up, and Blake's after joining us, lads, so another competitor. Oh, in the wall, such an easy place to stick it in the wall. He's definitely going to have damage after that, no doubt about it. I think he has a bit of side body work damage there as well, so I don't think he'll be setting any fast lap times anytime soon. Not this lap anyway, unless he decides to go into the pits and just to make it worse, he just tips the other wall with his rear left hand side. So that's a fair bit of body work damage in that car there. See, in the car I'll be driving in the 2.5 hour race around this track in July, I'm driving the Bentley, and going around that kink where Mitch Mosley had his moment, the car just sticks like glue. You can you can just put your foot down on the power and you'd be going into 3rd gear around that corner as well. It's just so much grip. Like, it just proves like how racing technology has evolved over the years, you know. But anyway, so Omega Double Done, he's still in the lead, and I don't see him being knocked out of pole position anytime soon, unless someone can stick a nice lap in. But we'll follow Mitch Mosley in here, and that's the pit lane I was complaining about earlier. And RS Jim, he's stuck by the side of the track here. He's on a 2 minute 21 second 0.5. So and we have so 2 more lads have joined us, so we're gonna have about 11 runners here, so it's going to be an interesting race. But anyway, Lionel Grisby, he's on a 2 minute 29.9 second lap. Is he improving his lap time? We'll follow him around this time around, see if he makes any improvements as he comes through the chase. On the brakes, down to 2nd gear. Oh, that was a nice, he took nice speed through that corner. But yeah, like, another reason I like doing this commentating is, like, you get to see the lines other lads take around the track and other techniques they use, you know. Like, it's so interesting just to see, like, where lads get speed compared to you, you know. Like you're always learning, you know, like, even when you're doing stuff like this, like, always taking notes, you know. So he doesn't improve that time around, has a bit of a moment into hell corner, but I think he should be alright. I think we might follow him along this time as well, just to see we'll follow him for the first sector, just to see if he can improve his lap time. And who else is out on track? So we have a fair few cars out on track, and sorry, my track map is frozen again, so we won't be using that for the remainder of the race anyway. Oh, that lag better not be my internet. But yeah, so coming through the cutting now, taking that tight left-hander, try to hug the wall on the power in 2nd gear, and this is where the first sector time is coming up. Did he improve? It's not saying, so that's annoying. Unless this is his first lap out of the pits. So alright, we'll catch up with Lion and Grisby later. So we'll follow Jack's synopsis this time around. Still, well, hopefully you can pick up the pace, you know. I don't like to see lads off the pace. I like to see lads close together, you know. But yeah. So it seems to be a bit of lag at the moment. I'm not sure if that's me or that's the lads. So I apologise. And sorry, just stick in the comments there how the stream is, like how the connection is, because the connection hasn't been great the last couple of times. I just want to see if it's improved by any chance. So here we are with Danzo. Actually, Jack has actually jumped Danzo, I think. So the lads are close here. And then a newcomer to the championship. He's clearly struggling tonight, so this could be maybe his first race for us. So he'll improve. Just and here we are. Cam 123 Diz. I actually originally invited him to the group. I was racing him on ESL there last time I entered. I bet him, so enough said. Here's Blake at the moment. Not sure what kind of lap he's on. We'll follow him around for a moment or two. Actually, just want to check if all my devices are off the internet. Sliding it around the last corner. There he is. Murray's corner. Is this his first lap out of the pits, or is he setting a new flying lap? I think this is his first lap out of the pits. So we're gonna go back to Lion of Grisby. So he clearly had enough. Didn't want to set another lap time. And I'll make a double run. Still on pole position. I'm gonna get rid of the telemetry. Still on pole position with a 2 minute 18.6. Followed by Mitch Funsley. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Mitch Funsley on a 2 minute 20.8. Then RS Jim, he's in third with a 2 minute 21.5, and we'll follow him across the line, see if as he comes through Murray's corner, see if he improved his lap time by any chance. And I don't think he did. And then Danzo was in fourth with a 2 minute 26.6, followed by Lion Grisby in a 2 minute 29.9. Jack TM synopsis will follow him across the line with he's currently on a 2 minute 46, but will he improve that? I'm afraid he won't. Then Sinro, a new competitor in this league, in 7th, currently hasn't set a time. Cam 123 Diz in 8th, currently hasn't set a time. Blake in 9th, currently hasn't set a time. Me and Mikey, I think he could be starting to set a lap time now, or could be the end of a lap. We'll follow him across the line. And he set a 1 minute 25.4, so that actually jumps him up to 4th place. Impressive. Oh shit, how did we miss that? So Mitch Lee, he's after jumping Omega double done, and the gap between them, it's less than a tenth of a second. Jesus, that came out of nowhere. I'm actually gobsmacked. Fair play, like. So I wonder if we'll get one of those famous Bathurst finishes, you know, like 2 tenths across the line. But it appears Jack TM synopsis has left the lobby, so hopefully he'll join back soon. So there's currently 8 minutes left in this session. We'll follow RS Jim around. I'll put a telemetry up, see if he's improving. He's actually 1/10 down, and Sin Rose actually left as well. So okay. Jack is back, so we're back to 10 people in the lobby. But RS Jim, he could improve his lap time around here this time around. He's only a 10th down, so we can easily make that up, surely. Oh, he's actually an old rival of mine. We always used to have great races in the Janetta League. The season I won it, my only championship victory, but means a lot to me now. But yeah, me and him, we had great battles. Sometimes I think I won 5 races in that 10 race season. And RS Jim, he's after moving up to 3rd with a 2 minute 20.6. So 1/10 down, and he improved his lap times massively. He jumped. He didn't jump Mikey actually, but maybe he did actually. I don't know. I think someone could have been there. I'm not sure, but he moved up to third anyway. So Blake, he's currently sixth with a 2 minute 29.4. So that's good. That's good pace from Blake. Good mate of mine. He's jumped line of Grisby, so there's a couple of tenths between them lads. We could be some nice battles between them two. And Omega Double, he's left the session, so he must have lost connection. So he was sitting in second place and he lost the second place. So he must be good. I hate when that happens. The game has to fix itself. And Cam Diz, he's currently done 2 laps, or maybe this could be his first flying lap. So we'll follow him around for a bit. Newcomer to the league. Actually, did he improve? I think he might have missed the split time. Or yeah, so he's going down through the S's section now. Car's a lot of damage on it. Could have been in one of the walls going up the mountain. This corner here, it's so easy to do. That's what I was just gonna say. It's so easy to do what Cam just did there. Like there's been a handful of laps in my GT3 where I haven't done that. That's just so easy to stick the two wheels off the track and get stuck into the gravel, or even 4 wheels. In season 4, I think it was, of the GT3 league, I was currently in second place. I would have got first because I was catching the lad in front of me head over heels. 2 laps to go. I think there was 4 seconds between us, and then going through that corner, I get the 4 wheels on the gravel and I'm in the wall, and I end up finishing the race 4th. I was gutted. I still finished second in that season though, so it wasn't bad, but I could have been a lot closer to my rival that season. So that's just how dangerous this track is. And stick 2 wheels wrong, especially over the top of the mountain, and you're either in the wall or you're in the gravel, or the gravel will pull you into the wall. It's the track. The track shows no mercy. It's just one of those tracks. So Sinro has actually joined the lobby again. So what time did Cam set this time around? So we set a 2 minute 32.0. RS Jim left the lobby. So what's going on here? We're losing a lot of lads, but Cam has moved himself up to 6th place, which is good for him. How far is he off? He's a couple of seconds off. He's about 2 seconds off Lion of Grisby. So, and Omega Double Dunt is back in the lobby as well, so we'll follow him around. He's probably going to set fast couple of laps with 4 minutes to go. I think he might only have 1 lap. He has the headlights on. I think he's trying to tell lads to get out of his way, and he's in the wall. He's feeling the pressure. He's feeling the pressure of he was on pole or on second position, then he got disconnected, so he is feeling that pressure. He's pushing himself. RS Jim is back in the lobby. That's good. He's struggling as well, sticking his car on the wall. But yeah, I think Omega Double Dunt, he'll only get 1 lap around, if even. So all the pressure's on him at the moment. So I'm just going to follow a couple of lads. Jack might struggle to get a lap in, to be honest, because he might just be at the cut-off zone. But we'll see how things go. So Sinro. So we're just going to watch a couple of other lads while them lads are on their out lap. Lion of Grisby 5th, Blake 4th with a 2 minute 28. That's good pace from Blake, like I said earlier. Then Danzo with a 2:26 in 3rd position. Mikey with a 2:25, and Mitch Finely currently on pole with a 2:18. And before Omega Double Dunt, before he got disconnected, there was only 2 tenths between those, or actually no, less than a tenth between those lads. So it was very tight up at the front. I think Omega Double Dunt should be able to get second fairly easy. So we might still see a close battle between them lads. So he's coming around the chase now, approaching Murray's corner, final corner on this 23 corner track, and he's going to start his final lap, and hopefully he can set the time, the timing board alight. So he has 2 minutes 21 seconds as he crosses the line, so should be able to get. Oh, he was actually setting the time there. I didn't know that. So he actually gets time to set another lap. So that could have been just like a warm-up lap or something. He was in the wall a lot, to be honest. So he's on a 2:30, 2:38 at the moment. So I think I'll follow him around the first couple of sectors, because he is one of the lads that could be fighting up the front. He could take the lead of the championship coming out of this race, thanks to, well, not thanks to, but due to Tibbs' absence. And we can just see there, Omega driving one of Derek Bell's old BMW touring cars, and what's the split? So he's 12 seconds up. I think that time could have been set when he was leaving the pits. So we'll leave him to set his lap times there, and we'll just so they're the lap times there. I don't think them lads won't be getting it again. And we'll just watch a couple of more laps. Sorry. So yeah, no, Jack, he gave up on his lap time. He's accepted. He's going to start 10th. So I think we'll watch a mega double dunk as he finishes the lap time, because this could be a quick lap time. 12 seconds up at the moment. So in that first sector alone, he'd be setting 2:26. That still won't be fast enough, but it would push him up good couple of positions. All he needs is a 1:24 or lower to get into second position, and now he's actually 17.7 seconds up on his current lap time. So that would cleanly get him second position, but he could still make up time. He could still get pole here. It's a long shot, but it could be possible, you know. Like, never doubt this lad. Like, he's been my rival in the GT3 series for quite a long time. Second season, me and him were battling. Second and third season, actually, me and him were battling it out. Championship rivals. It was very intense, you know. So as he comes around Murray's corner now, what lap time did he set? What position will he get? He should get second, but will he get pole position? 4 seconds to go, 3 seconds to go. Oh, and he gets second position with a 2 minute 20 seconds. So we'll run through the positions here. So Mitch Lee first, Omega double done second, Blake third. That's a good showing from Blake. Mikey fourth, Danzo fifth, Cam sixth. So here's the start of the race. So just give me a second. I have to quickly get back into the pits. Shit. Retired to pit. Yeah, please. Right. Spectate. Come on. Look. Omega double done. So he's got the lead into hell corner. He's getting pushed there by Mitch Lee. Blake runs a bit wide there, and all hell breaks loose behind them as one of the cars hit the wall. And now we have a bit of a drag race between Cam and Lionel Grisby going up to turn 2 actually. So we're going to go back to the battle for the lead. These Omega double, or not, Mitch Lee slipstreaming Omega double down the straight. Lee gets very close to the wall there, so we'll watch behind as they go through the cutting. See if there's any more carnage. BMWs everywhere. Oh, mega stuff. Sliding the cars, going up the tight left-hander. So these guys still nose to tail, and then there's a big battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th behind. About the rest, like the whole field, like the rest of the field, just battling for 4th position. This is mega. BMWs all over the place. Oh, Omega double done just in the wall there. That could damage his rear suspension, but Blake was on the wall there as well. But Mitch Lee, he got away cleanly, so we'll watch him for a bit. We'll actually ride on board of him going down the mountain now. Chasing Omega double done. Trying to get onto his back bumper. Trying to get close to him so we can slipstream him down the Conrad straight. And then maybe try and outbrake him into the chase, but it seems that he is getting away a bit. Oh, and Mitch Lee in the wall there, so that's going to ruin his momentum coming out of the corner. And then, what's this? Blake all over, like Blake in the wall, and then everyone else. Why are they all going into the wall? What? Just carnage, lads. So cars separated like by a cigarette paper. Jesus. So Cam 123 days. He's currently in 4th position, moving up from a 6th position. So Oh, and car's gone. Oh, Mitch finds Lee in the wall. Mitch finds Lee in the wall. I'll make it double nut. He seems to be relatively unscathed through this first part of the lap, but cars are all over the place. I don't know what's going on here. But Mitch finds Lee lost one of his headlights, and actually RS James up in the third position as Blake loses his third position. Where's Blake? So Blake is currently in 9th position as he went into the pits. So drama here in the first lap, and so is Lionel Grisby. Lionel Grisby, he's in the pits as well. So we're gonna follow the battle for first position, and Mitch Lee tries to stick it up the inside. Hope maybe he can. And yeah, he was thinking about sticking it around the outside through the cutting, but he thought better of it. But lads, just sliding the cars around here. First couple of laps, you don't want to be doing that too much. But anyway, like bumper to bumper action going on here in the early laps. So I'm not like, I'd be surprised if he made an overtaking move this high up the mountain. I think he might wait till the Conrad straight. So RS Jim, he's in 3rd position, and then Jack TM Synopsis, he's in 4th position, not too far behind him, but we're going to stay with the battle for the lead. And we will start looking at the lap times later on, but they don't matter right now. Oh, and look, Mitch Lee thinks about making a move down the hill there, but thinks better of it and pulls out of it. So here we go, through the dipper, corner that leads you onto the Conrad straight. Now can Mitch Lee get a decent tow from the slipstream going down the Conrad straight? It's a long shot. I don't think he will. He's fairly far behind due to hitting the wall there, so I don't think he's going to be able to make that. I don't think he's going to be able to outbrake him into the chase, sadly. But these lads, I predicted we'd have a good battle between these guys, and they're not letting us down. But anyway, so Jack in 4th, Sinro, newcomer, in 5th, Danzo in 6th, and he's about to get overtaken by Cam Diz. He was in 6th, but Danzo must have got him. He's going to try and outbrake him, but the lads slide wide, and Danzo keeps his position. Actually, Danzo runs wide as well, and Cam gets buried traction. Cam around the outside, and Cam is in 6th position, and Blake takes 6th position as well around the outside. And actually, Mikey's going to take 8th position as well down the inside through Murray's. So, and then there's Lionel Grisby. He's all on his own going down the Conrad straight there. Danzo hit the wall there. Who else? Blake had a bit of misfortune as well. So we're going to jump back to the battle for the lead. These lads still bumper to bumper. Mega racing coming from the ETMS BMW E30 Championship tonight. Going up through the cutting now into first gear. Like I said, Mitch Lee, he's going to be trying to put him under pressure. He's going to try and keep his bumper as close to Omega Double Gun's rear bumper as possible. He wants to put him under pressure. Hopefully frighten him into a mistake. That's what works best in situations like this, especially around tight tracks. Yeah, I performed that move myself on Wednesday in Brno there, going down. I think it was turn 9. Kind of just stuck my nose down your man's inside. I wasn't going to overtake him, and Omega Double Gun actually makes a mistake, and Mitch Lee gets past him nice and cleanly. So Omega in the wall, he might have a bit of damage. But anyway, yeah, stuck my nose down the inside. Wasn't going to overtake. I was a fair bit back from him as well, so I slammed on the brakes. Wasn't anywhere near him, but I frightened your man off and I got the position. So so anyway, here's RS Jim. He's not too far behind this battling pack of 2 cars, I suppose. Yeah, his lap time last time around was nearly a second faster than the lads in front of us. So RS Jim could be catching these lads relatively soon. So we have Shinro in 4th position, closely followed by Jack TM Synopsis, and Jack's lap time that time around was faster than Shinro, so he's catching him as well. So we'll follow these lads through the chase on the brakes down to 2nd gear. Lovely exit by Jack there. And Cam Biz, he's currently in 6th, and he isn't actually too far from. Made a bit of a mistake there actually. His lap time last time around was 2:27 compared to Jack's 2:21, so he's a bit off the pace. And Blake had a bit of misfortune last time around, so he's gonna want to catch Cam soon. Actually, we'll follow Blake around this time around, see what his lap times are compared to the man up ahead of him, Cam. So what was his lap times? Yes, we set at 2:25. He's a lot faster than Cam ahead of him, so it's going to be interesting to see if he can catch him. Actually, he should catch him if he doesn't make mistakes. And here we have Jack TM synopsis, hassling Shinro. Shinro runs wide. Oh, maybe, yeah. I think Jack thought he might have pushed him there and he's kind of letting him go there, so that's good sportsmanship by Jack. Now through the cut and still bumper to bumper racing here for 4th position. Jack would be a bit mad to try and make a move through the top of the mountain here, especially against a newcomer, because like newcomers, like you need to race, like you need to have a few races under their belt so you can kind of read what they'll do, you know. But we'll watch the battle for 1st position, and we just catch Omega spinning it coming down the mountain. So he's gonna lose a lot of times with Mitch Lee. He's gonna scamper away with this now. But RS Jim, he's into second now, and he's after catch. And his last time around was a good bit faster than Mitch Lee. So we could see a battle between these lads through the end, like at the end of the race. 17 laps to go. Mitch Lee in 1st position, going through the chase now. So Omega Double, he rejoins 3rd. Then Shinro, he's right behind him. And then Jack is relatively close to Shinro as well. So we could see a three-way battle for the podium here. Wait. Yeah. And then here's Cam in 6th. He's within striking distance, I suppose, if like the lads ahead of him have a big pile up. But Blake's in 7th place. Thought he would have been closer to Cam, to be honest. Danzo in 8th place. And then Mikey's after having a bit of a spin down the mountain there, which is so easy to do, to be honest. In the line of Grisby, he's currently in 10th position, so we're going to try and join the battle for the lead once again. So Mitch Lee, he's coming up to the 2nd corner now. We're going to check the gaps. So last time Mitch Lee did a 2:19. RS Jim did a 2:19.8, so Mitch Lee, he was a good 7 tenths faster than Mitch Lee than RS Jim that time around. And then Omega Double did a 39 due to the spin he had going down the mountain. Then Shinro, he's right on his bumper. Shinro, he did a 2:24 that time round. But I have a feeling that if Omega Double doesn't have any major damage, we could see him start to pull away a bit. So then Jack, his lap time was give or take 1.5 seconds slower than Shinro last time around. So we could start to see gaps opening up here, you know. I wouldn't be surprised, because that's what that did tend to. Oh, and RS Jim, yeah, he's in 2nd, never mind. But yeah, no, we did see that in Hockenheim as well. We did see like the gaps opening up between the faster drivers and the slower drivers, but towards the end we did see like some of the slower drivers having battles, you know. But like the major points positions, they were sorted out, you know. And I have a feeling we could see this again, but you never know. Someone could make a bit of a mistake. It doesn't sound as far-fetched as I'm talking about, because look at the track, the walls are so close, you know. So here's Blake starting to go down the mountain now. Quite a bit of damage on that car. Quite a bit of damage on a lot of the cars, actually. The only car that's relatively unscathed, in my opinion, is Jack's car. You know, Omega Double's car doesn't look too damaged, but we did see his moments. So what was the lap times for the top 2 that time around? And again, Mitch Lee, he was faster than RS Jim that time around. So he's pulling away here. Oh, only one headlight working on his car, so Don't. Hopefully he won't need them. So hopefully he won't need them because we don't want the race going on that long. Oh. So RS Jim still in second. He still has the fastest lap of the race. I think we'll run through that. RS Jim, fastest lap of the race, and actually Blake's in the pits. So I think he could have a lot of damage. Too much damage for him to carry on. You know. Yeah, he's after getting repaired there, so he's off now. We need pit crew in this game. They told us they'd bring pit crew into the game, and have they brought pit crew into the game? No. Why? That's my hashtag rant, lads. Like, I could rant all day about this game, but at the same time, we still play it, we still all love it, like, you know. It's just, they promised us so much. They promised us some oval tracks months ago, and they still haven't come. Like, it's just so disappointing. I'm sorry, Slightly Mad Studios, but guys, like, fix the game. You haven't brought out updates in months. Come on, just clearly still problems. Stop working on Project Cars 2. I personally won't be buying it. Not after the treatment you've gave this game, you know. Like, you've released it when it wasn't even finished. Sorry, that's my rant for tonight. So, Cam is in 6th, Jack in 5th. Right, so what's the story with these lads here? Oh shit, and Shinro, he's about to overtake Omega Double on for 3rd position. Omega Double runs off the track. He could have damage. He was very slow going down the Conrad straight there. We could have a bit of a battle between these two boys. So it's a brilliant debut by Shinro. And Omega Double, he's pulling into the pits. We'll follow him into the pits. This is how tight this pit lane is. This is how much it does my head in. But obviously he has a lot of damage, so he's into the pits. So Shinro has a nice buffer to the car. Actually, never mind. I thought he had a nice buffer. He has an alright buffer. But Jack TM Synopsis, he's there to take the position. But actually, that time around, he was a couple of seconds slower than him. So, oh wait, situation between the top 2 runners. RS Jim, he was roughly 2/10 faster than Mid's Finest Lead that time around. But I'm not sure if that would be enough for him to catch Mid's Finest Lead by the end of the race. But we'll keep an eye on it anyway. So there's not really a lot of racing going on in this middle half of the race, but lads are making mistakes, and they're losing positions because they're making the mistakes, you know. So I'm pretty sure if Mid's Finest Lead stays where he is, he's gonna jump into 1st position, and Mid's Finest Lead won't be what am I saying Mid's Finest Lead for? Mid's Finest Lead, he'll jump into 1st position, and Omega should be in 2nd, I think. But this could have been Omega's prime opportunity, and he's in the wall again. He's feeling the pressure. This lad's pushing. Oh, sliding the car around the bumps there, inches from the wall. That's when you know you're going to set a good lap time. So excuse me while I take a drink. 13 laps to go in this ETMS BMW BMW E30 Championship, round 9. So Mid's Finest Lead, he's a nice comfortable lead over RS Jim that time around. But again, RS Jim, he was a good 4/10 faster, so he is closing the gap, but it's a very big gap to close. So Shinro, RS Jim 2nd position, Shinro 3rd. What was his lap times compared to? So his lap times are still faster than Jack TM Synopsis. Could we be seeing a new talent emerging in the next gen leagues group. Shinro. So going down the straight now. Omega Double still in 5th position. What are his lap times compared? Yeah, his lap times aren't as fast as the lads ahead of him either, so everyone does seem to be struggling, but Blake last time around, actually wait, never mind. So we've a bit of lag going on here. Mikey is in, he's in 9th position. Danzo, there's actually a battle going on here, I believe. Yeah, there's a battle for position between Blake and between Danzo, so we'll watch this battle for a bit. We'll ride on board with Danzo here as he tries to catch the man in front from Blake, and Lionel Grisby, he's actually after disconnecting, and the lag is back. They'd be better. But anyway, we're going to go off board now. Headlights ablaze on Danzo's car as they battle for 7th position. Oh, and Blake is in the wall. Blake is in the wall. Or is that just lag? That's just lag. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. What is going on here? Mayhem, lads. So that's not them doing it, I don't think. That's just someone's internet, maybe mine. Sorry about that. But anyway, Cam, he's still in 6th position, sliding the car around the dipper. I think the gap has opened up slightly. Maybe someone did hit the wall. Well, the cars are truly battered and bruised now. Starting to not look like BMW M3 E30s anymore. But we're going to jump back to the battle for the lead. Well, not really a battle, just kind of mid-nicely running away with it. So RS Jim's in 2nd. He's a fair way behind them. Oh, actually no, we have the track map working, so actually someone's in the pits. Who's in the pits? Jack, he's coming to the pits, so he has a fair bit of damage on him, and if I'm right in saying Cam, he's gonna move to 5th position. Is there anyone else in the pits? No, I don't think. Actually, Mikey's after retiring there, so. Oh, drama, lads, drama. So yeah, Cam is in 5th position. He's starting to run away from Jack a bit as Jack gets his car repaired. Nice new, pristine looking BMW M3 E30. Anyone else in the pits? No. So, gonna try and look for some battles. Omega, he's moved up to 4th position, so he's making up some ground. But the lad ahead of him, Sinro, he's halfway through the S's already, and Omega over here, he's only after starting it. And then Sinro, he's a good way behind RS Jim. And then RS Jim and Mitz Lee, they're on the same piece of track, the Conrad Straight, and actually RS Jim improved his fastest lap. That's one of the times there, and so did Mitz Lee. So they're both after improving their fastest laps. We're gonna look at the timing screens now. That's not the button I wanted. So last time around, Mitz Lee, he was a fair bit faster. So the gaps look like they're closing, but they're actually they don't seem to be. Like the gaps on the TV seem to be closing, but with 11 laps to go, like they're not closing. The timing screens don't lie, lads. But anyway, Jack came out of the pitch in 6th position, and he has a fair. Cam is in 5th position. He has a fair way to go to catch Omega Double up ahead of him. What are the times between these guys? Actually, yes, on Mitz honestly, he was the fastest guy on the track that time last time around. So setting 2:18.9. Sinro still he's holding his position in 3rd. Holding his position nicely, not making any mistakes. So he has relative pressure from the guy behind Omega Double, who's after improving his fastest lap there, but his car is truly battered. And actually, I think Sinro might have made a couple of mistakes that time around, because Omega Double, he did set, I think he set his fastest lap that time around, and he's about 5 or 6 seconds faster than that time around. So he's closing that gap. That might be a battle to watch soon. as they go through turn 2. Why is there yellow flags through the S's? We're gonna follow Sinro through the S's and just see why there's yellow flags, unless it's just a glitch or something. You know, there's no cars there at the moment, so I think that's just the game being shit, really. But yeah, Sinro, a bit of contact with the barriers there. What's the gap between these lads now? So, as you can see, RS Jamie's currently at the Conrad straight, and Sinro, he's only halfway through the S's, but Omega Double Dunt is right behind him, so we're going to follow on board with Omega Double Dunt. Look at the gears he's taking down the mountain now, through the really tight section of the track where you have to get 100% right, or you're going to end up in the wall in some shape or form. So we got a nice exit out of Dipper there, and you can actually see Shinro now, and he's actually on 6/10 faster than his fastest lap as well. So Omega, he's starting to pick up the pace, and like, I know from experience, when you can see the guy you're chasing, when you actually haven't seen him for a while, but when you start to see him, that's like blood in the water to a shark. Like, it's gonna push you that much more, you know. So coming around Murray's now. Actually, he's in third position. What happened? Oh, Shinro was in the pits. That's why he was catching him. I think Shinro had problems, and his M3 is royally battered, man. Oh, so Omega Double Dunt, he's after moving himself up to third position, and I'm right in saying Omega Double Dunt, he was the fastest guy on the track that time around. It wasn't the fastest lap of the race, but he was the fastest lad on the track that time around. So, like, we'll see the relative position of him and RS Jim. Yeah, RS Jim, he's a bit of a mistake there by Omega Double Dunt, but RS Jim, he's quite the way ahead. And there's a couple of more lads in the pits actually. Cam, he's into the pits now. Too much damage. Jack is going to re-overtake him. He's going to go into 5th position. So Cam in the pits. Then Blake could actually move up in position here. Coming through Murray's now. Where's Cam? Cam's there. There's Blake. There's Cam again. Cam's still in the pits. Blake moves up to 6th position, and he went 2.5 seconds faster than his fastest lap. So that's really nice improvement from Blake. Cam's only started moving now. Cam's only out of the pits now. So where's Danzo? He's not going to get him. No, he's too far behind. But he's going through the chase at the moment, and I think he's been overlapped by the leaders. So we're going to follow Mitt's Finest lead this time around now. Haven't seen him in quite a while. He's controlling this race, and he still went faster than RS Jim that time around. Mitt's Finest lead, he's quite a fast peddler. I've raced him a couple of times in GT3 there. Finished ahead of him Wednesday night there. He just couldn't get the car set up properly. He was having problems. He was spinning everywhere. Don't think he'd mind me saying. But anyway, here's RS Jim. Stupid game. But yeah, they're both heading towards the same corner. Who was faster that time around? Yeah. RS Jim, he was nearly a second faster than Mitch Monsley that time around. So interesting stuff. It's not going to be enough. There's still 9 laps to go in this race. Anything could happen. Mitch Finsley is in the wall there, so even if Mitch makes like the smallest mistake, he's in the wall, and he might have to go into the pits, and that will close this battle right up, no doubt about it, if RS Jim can keep it out the wall. Like, to be honest with you, the lads up in front, I don't like the lads maybe in the top 4 positions. Well, apart from Omega Double Dunt, because he's just on fire. Actually, he had a slower lap that time around, so I don't know what happened there. But if I were these lads, I'd be playing the game safe, because like if I was RS Jim anyway, I'd be playing it safe, because Mitch Mosley, he could stick it in the wall. Like, he's not bulletproof to mistakes, I think it'd be fair in saying. So, like, well, none of us are, but you know, get one wheel wrong, you're in the wall. So like, if I was RSGM, I'd play this game conservatively and just kind of hold in there, you know, just push without risk, as the Audi, one of the Audi race engineers, Lena Gade, used to say at Le Mans. He used to tell Tom Christensen, push without risk, you know, because that's what you need in these kind of races. But this isn't an endurance race anyway, but still, it's at Bathurst. It's a dangerous track. Mistakes can be made. So we're going to follow Mitch Lee around Murray's corner now. Going to move on to 8 laps to go, and we're going to run through the positions now. So Mitch Lee, first position. RSGM, second position. We're going to follow him across the line. What lap times is he setting? So he went a second slower than Mitch Lee that time around. So he's gonna lose the second advantage he got the previous lap to that. So anyway, Omega Double Dunt, he's in third. He's coming through the chase. Am I right? Yeah, he's coming through the chase now. He's in third position. So that just proves the gap these lads have to the rest of the pack. And then here's Shinro. He's coming through the chase as well. Then Jack, he's still coming down the mountain, going through the dipper, coming onto the Conrad Straight. So wait, actually, I want to see the gap between him and, actually, I believe we have a battle for position down here between Blake and Cam. So what, Blake made a mistake? Oh, Cam, we're just after seeing Cam get by Blake there. So Blake is in the wall. Blake is in the wall. That's going to completely destroy his car. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the pits next time around. But then Cam made a couple of mistakes as well. So these lads making mistakes, but they're battling each other. And Cam's after spinning there. So he's going to get in the way of someone. Who did he get in the way of? Did he get in the way of one of the leaders? Did he get in the way of Mitch Lee? He got in the way of Mitch Lee. Mitch Lee has damage. Could this mean we'll see him in the pits? Could this mean we will see his pace drop due to the bodywork damage and maybe otherwise suspension damage? In fairness, Cam couldn't have done anything about that. He's a helpless victim. Well, Mitch Lee was the helpless victim, but Cam just couldn't do anything about it. He was there, spun, couldn't do anything about it. He tried to get out of the way, but so I think he has some damage. We're going to see if he'll go into the pits this time around. We're going to stick the lap there. And I think Blake is in the pits actually, is he? Yeah, so Cam's going into the pits now. Blake's in the pits as well, so these boys are in the pits. Jack stayed out. Shinro stayed out. Omega stayed out. And so Mitch Lee, he's still going. So yeah, so RSN, he's quite a bit faster than Mitch Lee that time around because of that mistake. But we're going to keep an eye on Mitch Lee. His lap times could drop considerably due to that damage, but we'll see. And so RSGM, fastest guy on the track that time around. Here's Shinro. Jack TM synopsis, just keeping it out of the barrier there and just tips the wall. Blake is in 6th. Cam, he's only leaving the pits now. What's with Cam? Seems to be getting a lot of slow pit stops. What's that all about? Starting to slow down on track there. What's going on here? Oh, he's back underway. Must have stalled the car. Oh, he's after retiring. He's had enough. So he's retired from this race. So we have Cam, who's after retiring. Danzo retired. Mikey retired, and there's me, and I'm not racing. So we've quite a few lads retiring in this race at this stage now. So the attrition rate is high. The attrition rate is high in this one, and that's what I expected. So Mikey retired on lap 7, Danzo lap 11, and Cam retired on lap 13. So that's going to open up the gaps quite a lot now. Just cars scattered all over the track. And excuse me while I take a drink. So Lee, he's about to cross the line with 7 laps to go now. RS Jim in second. What are the lap times between these boys last time around? So that apparent damage Lee has doesn't seem to be affecting him. So that's good to see anyway, but for him. But then there's quite some time back to Omega the Woodland there, who's in third. Actually, I think he may have overtaken Shinro. We may have missed that. So Omega in third, he's going to get some nice points. Wasn't the cleanest race by any stretch of the imagination he's had, but he's getting the points for it, you know. You know, but that 2.5 hour race around this track, that's going to be hectic. I won't be pushing 100% anyway. I'll be pushing about 90% maybe, because I know lads will make mistakes. It's so easy to do, especially in GT3 cars. So I sadly won't be streaming that as a race, but hopefully someone will be streaming it and you guys can watch it, you know. I'll share the link on my Twitter. And that's in July. So Shinro in fourth. He's coming around to complete his 14th lap now. Jack, he's in fifth. Couple of seconds back from Shinro. And then Blake, he's just going up the mountain now, so I think he's actually been lapped by Lee. Yeah, he has. He's been lapped by Lee and probably RS Jim as well. So a lot of attrition in this mid part of the race for these guys. Pushing questionably too much maybe. But yeah, so whoever's watching the stream, thanks for joining us this Friday night. We'll be streaming most likely every Friday night. And I just want to make the announcement, I won't be streaming. I won't be doing the commentary for this race next Friday as it's my birthday. So yeah, I shall be celebrating that. I'm 18, so sorry to let you down, but yeah. But hopefully I should be streaming it the weekend after, or the Friday after, for maybe, I think it's the second last round or the last round of this championship. It's very tight. It's very tight at the top, you know. So if we have Taves back, it's going to be very interesting. And if we have Jake Dennis, that's going to be even more interesting, because he was leading the championship a while back, but because of his real life commitment to do it like GP3 and LMP2, he couldn't make it to most of the rounds. So he's a proper fast guy, proper talented. The lap times last time around were pretty much identical. It's mostly again 1/10 faster. I don't know, I keep thinking these lads are closing up, but I don't know, like, I don't think they are. I wish I could tell you the gap between lads and RS Jimmy's after sticking it in the wall. Oh, and Omega Dublin, we're actually just after catching him having a spin out of the final, out of Murray's corner there. So will that close up the gap between him and Shinro? I don't think it will actually. I think he might have a decent amount of damage, and but we'll look at the lap times anyway, because Shinro, he was definitely slower last time around than Omega Dublin. But is it the same situation this time around? No, it actually wasn't. He was quite a lot faster, so maybe he had a couple of moments the time before that we didn't catch on camera. Blake is still out there soldiering on, taking the car to a lovely 6th position. Blake isn't actually in the title fight or anything, like, he's just after joining this round tonight, like. Oh, I think it's his first time back racing on the game in a while, so good to see him back. So 5 laps to go in this race now, soon to be 4. As we watch Lee coming around Murray's corner once again. Yes, as I was saying, this part of the track is used like the pit straight. It's public roads, like, it's deadly. And the cars actually run the opposite way down the straight as well. So, like, instead of going into hell corner, well, not really going into hell corner, but like they'd be running in the opposite direction to hell corner. In real life, just a interesting fun fact, you know. Oh shit, and Mitz Lee, he's after having a bit of a moment. He's in the wall, lads. He's in the wall. I'm not sure if that's just lag or what the case is, but he could have made a bit of a mistake. In the wall again, so what's going on here, lads? Drama. We're gonna ride on board, we're gonna stay on board with him. That car does look considerably more damaged. So late race drama here for the ETMS BMW E30 championship. In the wall once again. I'm pretty convinced that could be lag, but we'll look at his lap times this time around and see. RS Jim was quite a bit slower last time round, as he's after going into the wall as well, and one of the fastest corners on the track, so you don't be wanting that. So the front row are part of the race. Yeah, so that's definitely lag, I think. Hope it's not me. But here's Mitt. We're going to follow Mitz Lee through the chase now. What's the gap between these guys? I keep thinking it's closed up, but I'm not too sure. Like, oh, we'll look at the lap times this time around anyway and see if that actually was a proper crash for Mitz Lee. He does seem to have sustained more damage. He hasn't gone into the pits, and I don't think he can afford to either. If I was him, if I had damage, I'd just brave it out for like the last 3 laps to go now. What was his lap time that time around? It was a 2:18, so that must have been just lag. I don't think it actually was. Oh, that's actually such a buzzkill, I suppose. But yeah, like the lads, they have spaced out quite a lot now. Omega in the wall there. Will we see him? I'm not sure if that's lag. We'll watch him next time around. Yeah, so Mitz Lee, he's had the majority of the faster laps compared to RS Jim. That was the same situation between RS Jim and I can't remember who in Hockenheim. It could have been Mitz Lee. I'm not too sure, but yeah, just whoever seems to lead in this race, they seem to always have the upper hand. That's how equal these cars are. So we're just going to see how far back. Yeah, right, so Sinro, he's on the opposite side of the chase compared to Omega Double Lund. And then Jack, he's on the Conrad straight, where Shinro, he's in the chase. So again, the gaps are huge between these lads. Is there anyone in the pits? So here's your running order. RS Jim second, Omega Double Lund third, Shinro fourth, Jack TM53 Synopsis fifth, Blake 121092 sixth. Then here's our retired cars. In 7th place we have Cam 123 Diz. We have Danzo underscore D7. We have Mikey and we have Mikey RK13. So again, so we have 1, 2, 3. Yes, we have 3 cars retired, and we had a couple of lads disconnected as well. As Blake clutched the corner there, and I think he might get a penalty for that actually. And he hit the wall there as well, so it's a fair bit of damage. So RS Jim, he's just leaving the chase now, and Mitz Lee, he's starting a new lap. So what was his lap time last time around? The 119.4. Yeah, like the lap times these lads are setting, like they're in and around the same time, actually let me phrase that better. They're in and around like the times they've been setting, like 118, 119, but they won't be massively consistent. But to be fair to them, that's pretty hard to do around this track, because it's just such an easy track to just push too hard, so you kind of want to drive within yourself. But they're not driving too bad, like, cause qualifying pole position was a 2:18, so that's they're not fucking around anyway. So following RS Jim through the cutting now. No such drama. That's when I'm running through that particular corner. Omega double done. He's coming on to, what lap is he on actually? He's coming on to his 19th lap. Shinro, there's him. Jack TM synopsis. What's the gap between him and Shinro? Still a fair bit. You actually forget how long that Conrad straight is. Or actually, I don't know when, but sometime in the future I'll be uploading a video of me driving the track backwards. So that's always interesting. Or I might do like a kind of like a track guide on where, like, you know, how to drive the track and get the perfect lap time. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Just keep an eye out for that on my channel, like and subscribe. Thought I'd give myself a cheeky plug there. So RS Jim going through the chase now. So actually, what we're going to look at the lap times that time around. Damn, Mitsubishi Lee, he's after setting his fastest lap of the race with 2 laps to go. I think that just shut me up. These guys, these guys aren't holding back. Holy mother of Jesus, man! He didn't even need to. That, like, in my opinion, that is a bit dangerous in fairness, because you don't want to be sticking the car in the wall. Sticking the car in the wall this late on in the race. But again, these lads know what they're doing. They're not amateurs, you know. So we're on the final lap of the race now. Mitsubishi Lee leading. RS Jim second. Omega double done. He's still on his second last lap of the race. In third. Shinro in fourth. Jack TM synopsis fifth. Is that gap closing between them lads? What's the lap times? Yeah, definitely they closed up by about 3 seconds that time around. Then Blakey's in 6th. Then there's your retired cars. So Mitsubishi Lee, he's just driving down the hill now. For him, I take it easy on the last lap of the race. There's no need to push yourself. You have a really decent gap to RS Jim behind you. I'd just coast that car home, because if it has any problems, you don't want to make those problems worse. So as he heads down the Conrad straight now. So we're gonna watch RS Jim going around the dipper onto the Conrad straight on the power. And actually we're gonna go back to Mitsubishi Lee. We're gonna follow him as he finishes his last lap. Mitsubishi Lee, he had a pretty flawless race. He pretty much dominated. He made a lovely move down up the inside through the second corner. I'll make a double run, and Mitsubishi Lee, he takes a very deserved win of the ETMS BMW E30 Championship, round 9 at Bathurst. Woo! And he set his fastest lap of the race that time around on the last lap with a 2:17.9. Jesus. So we see RS Jim just creeping to a halt now. I don't know what this is. Does he think has he run out of fuel? Has RS Jim ran out of fuel? What? Drama on the last lap of the race. What's going on here? Has he run out of fuel? Because he definitely hasn't crossed the finish line. What's going on here? So Mega Double, he's in third, but RS Jim, he stopped on track. What's going on here? Has he run out of fuel? Like, maybe he's finished the race. No, that's the timer. So I don't. He still hasn't crossed the finish line. He's actually stopped out on track. I'm confused. There's Blake in the background having a bit of a spin on his own, but he's going to come around to take the checkered flag as well. So here's Omega Double Done. He could take second. RS Jim, he's been moved down to third position. Don't mind that fourth position, that's because Blake. But on the last lap of this race, Omega Double Done, he's after taking second position. That's valuable points for him in this championship. And RS Jim, he's still stuck there. He could lose more positions. He's going to lose a position to Sin Row. RS Jim's down to 5th position. And again, he could lose more places to Jack. And now he's down to 6th position. I think he's run out of fuel. I honestly think he's run out of fuel. Wait, what? He's going now. What's that all about? I think there could be something wrong with his internet connection. Or, I don't, maybe he has a puncture or something. We're going to follow him. What's going on there now? That's a bit of a weird one. So we're on the countdown now. All the lads are going back into the pits. There's your winner of round 9 of the ETMS BMW E30 Championship, coming to you live from Mount Panorama, Bathurst. I think it's safe to say none of these cars had an easy race. Nitwise Lee probably had the easiest, but setting his fastest lap on the last lap of the race, that's just insane. Fair play, I wouldn't have done that. I would have stayed well away from my fastest lap of the race, like by choice. So he's going to have to wait a while for the last of the cars to cross the line. We have about 60 seconds till the countdown clock runs out, so a couple of these cars should get back to the pits, but it doesn't really matter if they do or not. But that was a weird one by RS Jim. Don't know what's going on there. I think we might have to ask this man a few questions. Just to try and figure out what happened there. Cause I don't think he could have been out of fuel, because if he was out of fuel he wouldn't have moved the rest of the way. And if he did run out of fuel, that would have been just drama. So here we go. I'll make it over. He's coming into the pit lane now. Shinro coming through the chase. And Omega Double Done in the pit. And he's going to park up his car. And he's going to take a well-earned second place. Well, a surprise second place, to be honest. I didn't expect that. I doubt he did either. So here's Shinro. Brilliant race debut for this man. Coming into third, taking a nice third position. Followed very closely by Jack, TM 53 Synopsis, and then RS Jim, the man of the hour. He is also pulling into the pits, and the timer has run out. So we will confirm your results un momento. So there's the cars that have retired once more. Actually, someone's left the lobby. Well, there was 3 retired cars, but anyway, we won't dwell on that too much. But the timer has ran out. So lads, I just want to take a screenshot of this. So there is the results of round 9 of the ETMS BMW E30 Championship, live from Bathurst. So all I want to say is thanks for watching tonight, lads. We'll be back again in 2 weeks time, possibly for the finale or the penultimate race of the season. So be sure to join us then, because it's a very, very tight championship battle with people missing and just people making mistakes. So thanks for watching, lads. Like and subscribe to my channel. Join Next Gen Racing Leagues on Facebook to have racing like this, you know. So thanks for watching, lads. For now, it's goodbye.